Know what chizuk you're getting. Like people come up to me and say, I listened to your thing. I said, well, you heard me speak somewhere? I said, no, online. I'm like, really? Because you never know. And it happens every so on. Like even when I went to America, a bunch of people came up to me. I listened to your podcast. I'm like, really? Some Hasidic guy from Yoli, you know? I'm like, really? You made it to the Satmar Chevra? You never know where it gets to, you know, and who needs it.
I remember seeing you at midnight rabbi. It's like, intriguing. Like, who is this guy?
And then the other day I was going to London, so suddenly this girl messages me. I haven't listened to a full shir for years. Like I find it's always too heavy or like it just doesn't relate. And I listened to the full shir that you gave when it was like 4 years ago. So she sent me the video that she liked, and it wasn't even a good video. Like the camera was going up and down, and you couldn't even suddenly like the top of my head, the bottom of my head. It wasn't like video. I didn't even have a stand. It was like I just caught the footage and put it up.
But it's like good content, I guess.
Yeah, the flow is what she was into, and the most important part was, which is what connects to you, is I was having a good time. It was a lot of joke, a lot of humor, and that kept her in. The sense of humor and the joy and the happy part.
Yeah. So I hope we can get into like a good vibe, you know.
Exactly. So what's your tagline? What is it? Your Twitter thing?
Twitter? What?
X? Yeah.
Rafi Weinstein.
Rafi Weinstein.
Yeah.
You haven't thought of some funny...
You know, no, I like having my name. You know?
Rafi Weinstein. So I saw, being Jewish and proud, that one, is that still going, that joke? You still doing that?
Oh, I did another one of them. I did the one that went like pretty viral.
What, with the big stromal?
Yeah.
That one went everywhere, yeah. That's great.
I wanted to do another one.
The anti-Semitic one was genius.
Right, so that one that was good, but like no one really caught it. This was just like a lot of anti-Semites. We do something for the anti-Israel people. Those are the people that get it going. But I was thinking next week to go up to Har HaBayit, taking a picture of myself there and saying, trying to look as Jewish as possible in the most Jewish place in the world.
Wow.
And that, will be somewhat controversial, but...
Yeah, go for it.
And then I was thinking of another one.
Yeah, as long as you don't get a bullet in the head, I'm all for it, man.
Well, on Har HaBayit, no.
Hashem protect you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says like this.
Okay.
We're gonna. By the way, learning Torah at night is a big segula for Shmira. So we're in the day right now, but we're in the night of Gola. So everything we're doing is sort of... Yeah. But Midrash Chodesh Hazeh Lachem. Magid Rav Liachov, Zu Toras. Says the Sfas Emmes, Taf Reish Mem Vav. Yeah, in Parshas Bar. I was going to learn this with another Yid, but he wasn't able to do it. He wasn't well, and then his parents in town. So Mr. Shem, he'll be back in action next week. So I had this Torah ready, and I'm Minister Shemaim here, so it's a small one as well, because the Sfas Emmes is intense light. It was his yahrzeit this week. Intense light, focus Torah, like to the most pintlich focus level. So you could really masbir and go off on it, but just it's important sometimes just to get to the nakudas, the points. Midrash Chodesh Hazeh Lachem, Magid Rav Liachov, Zu Torah. Yeah, so it's a midrash on the pasuk Chodesh Hazeh Lachem. We know that this is the Rosh of the Chodoshim. The Chodesh Nisan is the head of all the Chodoshim. Magid Rav Liachov, Zu Torah. And you would say these sayings, these teachings to Yaakov, this is the Torah. Hukam Mishpatav, and the rest of the pasuk, Hukam Mishpatav Chodesh Shachagim Talim Bo. All the Chagim come out from this Chukav Mishpatav, the dinim and the judgments of the Chodesh. They're tali in this halacha of Chodesh Hazeh, because once you mekadesh the Chodesh, that sets up the calendar for the whole year. Now we have a fixed calendar thanks to Hillel Zaken, but it still was based on the whole cheshbon of how to mekudesh the Chodesh.
So
there's a whole cheshbon. Yeah. So Inyan hu de'etza mitzvah rishon and mistavu bo Yisrael hu parshas HaChodesh. And in the matter of the mitzvah, the first mitzvah that Am Yisrael commanded is parshas HaChodesh. The Chodesh Hazeh Lachem. That's why it says the Ketziv Chodesh Hazeh Lachem. Hu derech miyuchat Bnei Yisrael. Lachem is dafka Lachem to Bnei Yisrael, to us, to mekadesh everything. And this is the first mitzvah in the Torah to Am Yisrael. The beginning mitzvahs and Bereshis, Puravu and Mila, that's a general, we're not a nation yet, we're not an Am. We take it on later on, it becomes part of, we incorporate the mitzvah Puravu and it's in our Torah. But the actual, to us, Lechem, is the first as a Chodesh Hazeh Lachem. To you, to me, to Bnei Yisrael, V'derech Miyuchad LeBnei Yisrael. The Begalas Mitzrayim Ha'avoda Ba'avo Tikkun Ha'olam. And the Galus in Mitzrayim, the exile Mitzrayim, is an avoda to go through the fixing of the world. Yeah, you like this Tikkun Olam one? Come on, you make a joke out of Tikkun Olam. What can you say? There's loads of people talk about it. But Sfas Emmes doesn't mean it in that way, obviously.
Right, well, yeah, right.
He means the real Tikkun Olam.
Like reform people, that's like the mitzvah that they took on.
Yeah, they took on Tikkun Olam. So look, everyone has an Nakuda Tova, so they've got their Nakuda Tova. Tikkun Olam. Yeah, even Obama said it, when he came here. Yeah, he said the words Tikkun Olam. Yeah, they must have taught it to him or something. But the idea is that the Golus Mitzrayim is an avoda to go through this Tikkun Olam, fixing the world, but the true fixing, the Malchus Shakai, Shin Daled Yud, Kedushas Abris, Meres Anayim. It means holy things. It's the weeks of Shovavim. It doesn't just mean like.
You imagine Mitzrayim was like the most.
The opposite.
Place.
Yeah, it was the place where Adam Rishon had spilled all his seed. Yeah, it's where Adam Rishon had spilled all his seed. So the Nakuda is that. That's the place where he was there for like.
Those like spirits were
all those Shem Shemenu. I don't want to say it, but all those klippers or whatever the names are of those forces were hanging around there, and Adam Rishon needed a tikkun. So comes Am Yisrael to fix up that hate that happened there. And it was about, I think it was about 130 years or something, Kuf Lamed years of spilling seed there with the Lamed tough. I don't want to say all this stuff because I don't want to oil all the negative energy because Hashem protects us from it.
No, you just wonder because they say Mitzrayim was there's a lot of wisdom and technology in ancient Egypt.
Yeah, sure.
Like you wonder, it's like the dark side.
Rogan admitted the other day that it shows there was a higher level generation back then. Sorry, all the noise. There was a higher level generation back then. It's Torah, but whatever. A higher level generation back then that even someone like Rogan sees this awe when he goes to visit places like in the pyramids or whatever. You see how it was a level of humanity that we don't understand now.
Right.
So,
but all that technology was lost.
It was lost.
Because I guess like it comes from the klipa.
It was coming from, unfortunately, the reason why there's no kiyum is because it was coming from kshufim, I think. Right. That's my feeling. It was coming from magic. Now there is a return before Mashiach comes back to magic, just like there's a return to Nevuah. But it's only, that's going to be the balancing and the Mohammed before Mashiach comes, because there's going to be a gilui of all these big kochas.
Yeah, it's already.
But the key is what we're connecting ourselves back to is Nevuah. It's back to purity, back to Kedusha, Tahara. Connecting to the Sfas Emmes. In the Sfas Emmes, you're getting a pure light. There's no suffix. It's pure Emmes. I once was at a Shiva house and there was a Masorti rabbi. It's like a bit more like a conservadox or whatever you call them in England, yeah.
In England's different. It's not like
it's a different kind of So he saw me holding a Sfas Emmes, and I even quoted it, and I felt like it protected me from any there was nowhere to go. Once I'm holding a Sfas Emmes, the yid was like, you got the Sfas Emmes. I'm like, yeah, that's it. I'm safe. Yeah, I'm with the right team. The Galus Mitzrayim ha'avoda ba'avod tikkun olam k'man shekosim mizeh b'parshas v'yera v'ata v'tchil derech hadash miyuchad rak lebnei Yisrael derech haTorah. And now began the new path, the new light. Yeah, that Shlomo Katz has been talking about, this new light, miyuchad rak lebnei Yisrael hu derech haTorah, because it goes in the way of the Torah, and that's why Rav Shlomo has been done such a good job all these past months. I've been hearing all the shiurim with the war and everything. He says we have to constantly bring all our emotions, bring our humor also to the Torah, to bring it back into the Torah. As if it has a shorish in Torah, then it's good. If it goes out of the Torah, that's when you got to worry. Mm-hmm. So that's the same with everything, with all creative acts, music, art, shalom bayis, hinuch, everything. If it's with the Torah, it's good, and then it can have the freshness and the energy, the tzadshus, the renewal. Because only the Torah is above this world of nature. And the mitzvahs, they are the way to mispashet this light of Torah in the world of nature. Nikra hakim shehema chakika v'siurim remazim mahatorah misboshim balam hasiya. And this is very important, and that's why they're called chukim, hakim, shehema chakika. They're like engraved, v'yitzurim, and drawn, like in the most creative, deep way. Remaz hinted from the Torah is Boshin Ba'olam Asiyah, and it then gets clothed in the world of action, the lowest world, which is the world of action. A Yud Beis Rashi Chodoshim Heim, a Yud Beis Sinurim, and the Yud Beis first days of the month, they are Yud Beis Sinurim. They are 12 pipelines, Visharim, and gates. Lahamshich Chodosh Tischadshus La'olam Hateva. Yeah, and gates to draw down the renewal to the world of nature. So we're all tapping into these sinurim. Like there's a concept of Yud Beis Surufei Shem Havaya. So when we have Kavanah, the Rosh Chodesh, every Rosh Chodesh, a different Surufim. So right now we're in Chodesh Shvat. Surufim is connected to a pasuk I just learned in Bnei Yisrael. It's either in Bahar B'chur Kosai. Let me ask this Yid here. Sadik, I've forgotten your name. I don't know why. Weird. Yonason. Sorry, Rav Yonason. Mechila. Holy Rav Yonason. What where's the pasuk from Ramenu? You know the pasuk from Chodesh Shvat. It's about Erechin. Where is that? Which parsha is it? Bahar or B'chur Kosai? I always get confused.
What's the pasuk?
Erechin. About when it has Erech.
That's Bahar.
Bahar?
Yeah.
It's the beginning of Bahar. No?
Or the end of Bahar?
Because the beginning is about like in the during. So
The end of Bahar. Beginning is about Yovel and Shvita.
Right.
The end of Bahar, it's talking about Erechin, because it's about the Yemenu switching the value of things.
I'm forgetting. It doesn't have the pasuk over there.
No.
It probably has it in the
Oh, it has it in the siddur here. Here we go. I have a siddur in front of me. So it's
in the Bnei Yisrael probably has it.
yeah, Bnei Yisrael brings it. That's where I'm quoting. I just don't have it in front of me. Musaf Rosh Chodesh, we have an Indian to say the Kavana Shvat, and it says, here's the pasuk: Amar Imenu v'hayahu. It's Vayikra Kaf Zayin Lamed Gimel.
Actually, I didn't know that.
Was Chaf Zayin Lamed Gimel. This is Chodesh. Now, it's a whole Indian of exchanging values. So the Tzaddikim learn that this Chodesh is a Chodesh where we exchange. There's a Hamtakas Adinim from the time of Tavis, and the Chodoshim of Esav, we get switched back over to the Chodoshim of Yaakov. And when's that happen? In Tu B'Shvat. So that's why when the formulation of Hashem Havai is Hey Yud, Vav Hey. So Hey Yud is the derech, the law kaseda, and then Vav Hey is kaseda, that's the Hamtaka. And that's why it comes out Tu B'Shvat is the Hamtaka of this whole Tekufa and Shovavim together with Tu B'Shvat and the Pashas. We're going out Mitzrayim. There's a whole Hamtaka going on. So too with this, we're already now learning about Chodesh Nisan, which is all Kaseda, and everything's with Derech Chesed and Rachamim. So we're hopping back the brachas from Esav in the middle of his Tekufa, just like Yaakov Chapt and just like Mordechai Chapt from Haman. And that's where the full Hamtaka takes place by Purim and Pesach.
Wait, so you're saying that the Shovim is like brings the Geula even like sooner?
Yeah.
Because like let's say
it's
the
Kriyam or
reason
why
Purim is in Adar Bed. They smoke Geula.
Very good. And Shovim itself has the Kriya of the Geula, and the Kriya is Ma'ora the Zman. So when you're learning the parshas of the Zman, you're Ma'ora the Zman, you're awakening and bringing out the Geula of Mitzias Mitzrayim, and then you're getting the Kabbalah Torah during this Tekufa. Before we even get, so the Kriya is in some way a high level, and there's rise to this. I heard from a Gewaldike Tzaddik in America. He's very nista. No one knows who he is really. Mordechai Satorsky. Talmid Chacham. I don't know if he's a Tzaddik, but he probably is also. But he says over this concept, like for example, Pashas Yisro, we read the Masa Makova. Yeah, but we don't read the Masa Makava from Yecheskel. We hear from the Yishai, the Novi Yishai. So he's actually a higher level. Yeah, because it's the six levels of the Malachim. Whereas well,
it depends how you look at it. It's more revealed at higher level or lower level.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
It's definitely more.
But there's a higher level, certain Gilui that happens Pashas Yisro and a Haftorah there. That's bigger and he says that's the point, because the Kriya is on a higher Madrega than the actual Zman of Shavuos. Wow. He brings lots of rayas for this concept. It's a Rav Sodik Dikazach. Yeah, but the Nakuda is over here that we're Ma'oira, the fact that Yud Beis Chodoshim having it, a koyach to teach us about the Chodesh and about the avodah of the Chodesh. So right now, Chodesh Shvat, we've been mamtik all the dinim with the hamtaka, the sweetness of the fruits, the peiros, the ilan, the wat, the what you call it, the sap is going back up. The chiyas is starting to return back to the velt, back to the world. Yes, Ma'am Nuk, everything's starting to return back to a place of kedusha. B'zeh derech hotziyah b'nei Yisrael b'koach el hapol shezochu lepetuach Lehem darchei nesivas eile. And this is the path that when Bnei Yisrael go out with koyach el apoyo to action, shezoch lebetoach to open up the darchei nesivas, all these paths. While zeh omrim ba'amcha Yisrael b'charta that Hashem chose of chukei Rosh Chodesh lehem kavata. Like we say in the nusach of Rosh Chodesh, when we do musaf, we say that Hashem chose us and He gave us His chukim and Rosh Chodesh lehem kavata. He gave it to us to fix it in time. So this shows us lachem again to us that we're intrinsically involved with this holy avoda of being mechadish the chodesh and mitzakin all this manim, and this is part of our avoda of Amisa mechadish Yisrael b'azmanim. We're the ones that mechadish azmanim. Hashem gave us that duty. It's part of our shlichus in this world to bring the kedusha into the zmanim. That's why another reason, by learning about it and awakening these Toras, it also brings us to these madrigas and these levels of and doing our purpose in the world, that we start to see. Every week is a different zman, a different pasha, a different koyach, a different avoda, koyach alapol, and we are able to then bring out a lot of good things for Am Yisrael and for Klal Yisrael. I just want to read one little tiny shtickle from the Rebbe Leibel, and I think that would be our shir for today, for both of us. Rebbe Leibel. So, what does Rafi Weinstein say about right now? This what could you do with this? Yachad ha'im Hashem nunantzach. The whole point is putting Hashem inside it.
Yeah, I hear that in the army now.
Okay, so what could you do to bring that to your? I challenge you. We'll do a picture with us holding this.
Oh, you're saying.
I need to. How could you say something to the IDF about this? Why can't they bring Hashem? What are they missing? How do it with humor? What are they missing? Like, what are they scared of Hashem? They're scared that, why can't they just say Hashem? Like, in God we trust. America says it on the dollar. Why can't we say Yachid im Hashem nunantzach? Why not? Because we're not going to win this war.
It's not what the international community wants.
Yeah, but we're not going to win this war without Hashem.
Yeah.
Even Bibi, everyone knows that.
Right. I guess
no one's going to bed saying, I'm going to win this war.
The people on top that know that once Hashem comes in, they're out. So
what's all Hashem?
Once Hashem comes in, they're out. They have to give up their power unless they give into it. I don't know.
Give into Hashem.
Yeah.
Do what's in Hashem? Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
He'll win the war.
They don't have to leave. They can do too.
So this is the pasuk. Amunim notze Hashem. Yeah, it's a pasuk here.
Yeah, it's a good pasuk.
Yeah, in Tehillim. Yedua b'divrei Hazal. Deleikim yideid lo remz Moshe baraisa. Yesh lo maharemez al pasuk azeh desidruzu. Ginin amunim notze Hashem. Hashem, all He's waiting for us is He's waiting for us to want to have like a mesapeh, to hope and to guard, and He's doing this Himself, Hashem, guarding in us to have emunah and trust in Him. That's all He wants us to do. He wants us to have trust and emunah in Him, and then He'll bring all the miracles we need for this war and everything else. That the arousal from below will awaken the light above. So as long as we're tuned into Hashem and we want to serve Him and mamin and trust in Him, then Hashem's going to bring the arousal from above and save us. But the amazing thing is Hashem's waiting for it. He's not even like he's in a rush, He's just patiently waiting for us to remember about Him. He's just waiting and hoping the time when He can finally redeem Yisrael. That's why Hashem's waiting for us. Go Yisrael, like we say Seder night. All these pasukim and praises of the redemption of Yisrael. That's the whole voda. That's the love of Hashem has for us. So Hashem's able to do anything. Yeah. How is it that He has to wait? So He has to wait for us to wake up and start doing what we need to do. And the main arousal to the Gula is according to us. That's His love to us. He gives us that bechira to wait and patiently wait for us to wake up, even though He could bring it in a second. And He could do it. Doesn't even have to do it in 10 makkos, like we learned with the Sfas. At the beginning of the week, He could do it. He could do it one makkah. He could no, because there's a process to help us get to where we need to get to.
Yeah, definitely see that.
And everyone who's chazek more in his emunah, more the gula will come quicker. Yeah, there's Leil Shom, this holy night from Chatzos comes all everything Chesed and
I was
Rachamim.
just about to say, what pasuk do we see like the waiting thing? V'aviv shamarta davar. Leil shimurim, and shimurim is like to wait a long time.
Wait. It's also Lashon wait. Yeah,
just like to keep it.
There is a connection to God and
maybe
to
that's
wait.
what he's about to say. I was like,
the Laila is all about Amunah. As the Tzaddik here in front of me just said, that I daven with Reb Natan, he says, he said that my son needs the night vision right now. He's doing night missions. So he needs night vision.
Yeah.
We're looking to anyone wants to sponsor the
night
highest level night vision.
Yeah.
So the answer we learned is that the Torah is mugging them at night.
Do you know
by learning Torah at night, we're mugging. So
do you know how you see things in night vision?
Yeah.
With like heat. Like
Heat.
shows you what's warm.
The warmth.
The fire. Yeah.
The fire. The light.
That's what you need in the night.
We need the warm Yidden. Warm Yiddishkeit. Ki asher teitz legula po nikra boker. Because when did it happen? Papa was in the morning, yeah. But the Amunah and the waiting is at night. Because in the day you already lit up the darkness to light. Amunah shesam amin shesbach torem bo gula. Adam galosam esapim neshua. Chwan b'shem laila. Zeu laila shomim hula. Hashem otem esesraim. Shavyochu Hashem isbach shomim esapim amunah siso. Shu b'chinas lel. Canal. Asher is ora b'zeh es ora de latata lehotziam legulam hu alala azeh Hashem shmomim lekol b'nei Yisrael ledorisam. And he's doing this all the generations, waiting for us to wake up with our amunah and b'tochin in him. Perish ki kach gulas Mitzrayim, just like it was then. Ki kain hay gulas Mitzrayim, kain b'chol dovedo. So to all the generations, he's waiting for us to be mamin on him. Kivyochosh b'shom esapelim and also chazaka zois kidei she'ayidei zeh ora chasta leona legal asana b'korva main kain yumason. So all it really is tali on us, just to say, Hashem, we want you, we mamin in you, we trust in you, and all the good things. So really is yachad im Hashem nanatzech.
Yeah.
So I want you to come up with a tweet, and now we're going to do a little selfie to end off the shir, and we should be zocher to the Gula Shlema, as he said, as Leibelega and Sfas Emmes. What were you going to say? Sorry.
It was a great awakening going on. I don't know if it's only in my life, but I just see it a lot, especially with this whole Corona. It like Yachadim Hashem, like this whole awakening against the.
You'll be victorious.
The only way it's like the Hashem people versus the totalitarian people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like everyone
because they want to control.
All the lights.
They're not willing to let go of the control to Hashem and to Emmes.
Like I know someone that was like
get rid of their ego.
off the derech, and this whole Corona thing made him beg to be on the.
And I've seen my son say there's so many people in the army. He's been putting tefillin on so many people. I sent him back with another pair because it's like ruining his own pair because he's putting it on so many people.
Wow.
So I managed to get someone to sponsor another pair and send him back with another pair. So now he has two pairs.
Wow.
And he's giving it to his unit, putting it on people all the time, you know. And I have videos of him in Khan Yunis doing Kabbalah Shabbat this past Shabbat, and he was putting on the yarmulke, the Arab, the house they were in order to give his own white yarmulke to some of the soldiers didn't have because they were all saying Kabbalah Shabbat together. Mm-hmm. So my son was able to like Mizrahi another Yid with a yarmulke, and he put on the Arab one. I have pictures of it, videos of them all singing Kabbalah Shabbos together in Khan Yunis. I'll show you after the thing. Anyway, let's do a little picture of us, and we'll put that as the cover pic. And we should be zochid Mr. Hashem. More importantly, to really mamin and want Hashem to bring the Gula Shlema, and to trust that He's going to do that. B'kor Mamish. Amen.